Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith. So let us begin. My name is Angel. I am so honored and thankful to everyone that has downloaded the app or whatever provider that they've used to bring me into your life. It is truly an honor, and I'm so overwhelmed with the amount of people that have been listening. Thank you for giving me a platform to be on, and I'm just so grateful. And I've got so many more things that I'm so excited that I want to tell you right now about, but I want to wait until they are just finalized before I can announce them. But I'm just letting you know we are now available on almost every podcast capability, whether that's iTunes, Spreaker, thanks to Spreaker app for Androids, and also podcast player, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. I'm so happy, but I want to get right into it because yes, it's great to advertise, and I'm so honored that I can say that. But my mission has always been to make your daily commute, whether it's coming home or going to work, inspirational. And that's really what it's all about. So with that being said, let us begin. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is something that frequently comes up. And I'm sure you have the same situation. I always find myself in a position where I feel that no matter how many times I feel like I'm getting ahead, I always feel like something comes along and just kind of makes me take 3 steps back. So it's like if you take 2 steps forward, and I'm not trying to pull a Paul Abdul joke here, but it is like the song. It take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and you know what? I feel like that has happened to me more than once on several occasions. Case in point, I just found out recently that yesterday I found out that I'm going to need to have surgery. And it's not a major surgery, but it's definitely something that I did not expect. It's regarding my back, and it's a tumor that they found, and they're going to remove it. I'm not nervous because I have faith, and I know that things will work out in my favor. And you know what? If it so much as comes a different way, then I will deal with it. But I have faith in God that He will be with me, and that He will guide me in the right path and keep me going in the right direction. But it's things like that, folks, that that happen. They sneak up on you, and I know that you're probably driving right now saying, "Oh, I know what you're feeling," and I hope that you are to a certain extent because you understand where I'm coming with this. You feel like you just paid off a bill, and then all of a sudden, whack, you get hit with another bill, or you get home and something breaks. And you know what? That is your faith being tested, and we're going to talk a lot about that because your faith is constantly tested in many ways, in many different occasions. The most important thing in life is you can't let that bring you down. You cannot allow yourself to get frustrated. And again, this is not talking from somebody here that's made out of money. I'm an ordinary person that have bills. I've got credit card debt. I've got things that are going on, and like I said, things happen. And you can't explain it. You cannot predict it, but you got to be able to learn from it. You got to take a step back and say, okay, God, something is happening now, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I've got to have my faith, and I've got to put my trust in you that this is being done for a reason. Maybe somebody's telling me that I have to slow down. Maybe somebody's telling me that, this is a way to put me in a better position to really know what it is that I'm about to have happen, so that I'm prepared for it. So this is really the message that I'm trying to get to you, get to explain with you is, if you're in a position right now, and by all means, please comment, because I would love to pray for you and love to, to interact with you regarding it. But if you are in a situation right now where you feel that you're right where that is, where you feel that things are just happening too often, and you just feel like you're backed up into a corner, know this: you're not alone. You're not alone. Nobody's life is perfect. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how successful you are. Everyone has to go through something like this. Everyone has to feel like they have to take those steps back. So I'm here to reassure you that when those things happen, just like I said in the previous discussions, you got to take a deep breath and you got to blow it out, and you got to say, God, I put my trust and my faith in you. Now, you know how many times I've said that to people, and they said, I've done that, Angel. I've gone home and I've prayed about it, and nothing happens. He doesn't listen. I prayed about it. I've been praying about it, but it keeps happening. I'm in this storm and it doesn't stop. He's listening. He is listening. And I'm going to tell you why he's listening. Because I believe he tells me to say things like this, these messages that come about. It's not because it's just happening to me, because right now you're listening to this and you're saying, wow, I'm going through this. Well, that's God working through me. That is God telling me, Angel, share this frustration. Share this with people so that they know that they're not alone and they know that I am listening. God doesn't make mistakes. I say that, and I will say that a lot. God hears you. But you have to have faith in him. You have to believe he will turn it around. With that being said, I encourage each and every one of you at this very moment to step back and say to yourselves, God, I have heard this message today. I believe in you, and I now put my trust in you, because with you and through you, all things are possible. And that is your message for you today. Have faith and let it begin.